I'm your host, International L. We back at it. One more game. Y'all gonna get a lot of beer jokes because evidently cats can't cut it off and start over, but whatever. We're gonna keep it moving. Marte, talk your shit real quick.
Yo, your boy Wolf _, Chaos _ Don't forget the last underscore.
Hey, my man, hey, got something to say.
Shit, what up, y'all? Goddamn, definitely a packed house.
Right.
It's definitely gonna be some dope ass shit. I can't wait to hear you.
Oh wait, man, like I told you before last episode, man, we do dope shit. Alright, y'all know the rules, man. I explained them earlier, but if you don't, I thought a random topic and we speak on it. So today's topic, well, actually, I'm gonna set it up like this. I've been in Chicago for 12 years, dog, and one of the first things I learned being in Chicago is that it's a huge fucking difference between the South Side and the West. So what we gonna do today is try to get to the bottom of this shit and figure out where's the disconnect. Talk to a South Sider, you know, man, West Siders, blah 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 blah. Talk to a West Sider, yo, them South Siders, blah 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 blah. What's the beef if it's a beef? But where's the disconnect? Like, where did y'all go wrong? When did this shit start? Is it some old gang shit? Is it some, you know, one side think they better than the other side? Like, what is it? And we're going to set the tempo with my man because he new to the whole joint. My man Kai in the building. Look like dude that played in Black Panther. I forgot the dude's name.
Killmonger.
Yeah, looking like Killmonger. But you get the question I'm asking, man. Hey, your opinion, man. Start us off, man. It's your first time here. I appreciate you coming through and showing love, my nigga. I love you to death for that. Yeah. But my question is, West and South, what's the deal, man?
So,
in your opinion. Remember, this is an opinion podcast. Ain't no right or wrong answers. We just, I mean, the room looks pretty split if I'm doing the math right for us South Siders and West Siders. But go ahead, my man.
So most definitely, like I'm from the West Side.
West Side.
So our view of the South Side is they bougie, like just cut right net to it, like nip right to it. So you know they like
hold on.
They think they the shit.
Okay.
You know? And that's just
where you from on the West? Hold on, K. Where you from on the West?
K-Town.
K-Town? Okay.
Yeah.
K-Town.
Clap for that.
Okay. All right, well, check it. We're going to go to a newer comer, my man B. Parker. Please, what do you feel? You from the South, correct?
Right, Southside.
Born what?
Inglewood.
Yeah. All right, so what's your opinion? You hear what he just said,
Inglewood?
right? You hear what he said? They think they better. You think there's some truth to that or what?
No, I don't necessarily think we bougie. I mean, if I'm keeping 100, do I feel like we might be a little bit better? Maybe so, because it's Southside. Because at the end of the day, if I go on the West Side, I don't know where the fuck I'm going with these names. Like, if you give me a street number, I know where I'm going. Like, if I go on the street side, I'm on this street and that street. What the fuck is that? I'm glad they came out with Google Maps and shit before that. I wouldn't know where I was going. That's why I don't mess with the South.
And Kai, you feel the same way?
That's
you got to be with the streets
it
too, because I mean, you told me before in the past that you have no clue where you're going when you go south.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit. Especially when you go when you start going like further down what we don't have on the West Side.
All right, check it real fast. What's considered the West Side too? Because I be getting that confused. I'm from St. Louis, so I don't really know. I've been 10 years. So like, is somewhere like Humboldt Park considered the West Side?
Yes, that's West Side.
That's West Side.
That's West Side.
Of course, K-Town. What's a chunk? Like
you can say that's West Side. What's going on, y'all? My name's Foley. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gonna call me.
Okay, we're gonna leave that alone right now. Go ahead.
But, I want to say like the West Side probably start.
And what side you from too? I'm sorry.
I'm from K-Town too.
West Side, shake hands everywhere.
I'm from K-Town too, but I want to say the West Side probably start like Cermak. I would say that 5-7. Maybe a little further. You probably go to 26 or something, 22nd. But once you get past that, it's basically saying you on the other side of town.
OG Lou, what side you from, my man?
Oh, South Side. South got people out south that thinks Leclerc Courts is the West Side. Leclerc Courts is like 43rd and Pulaski, Cicero. You know, so from out south, we think like when they be out there messing with us out south, hey bro, I'm finna head out west. So initially, we may think about Cermak, 22nd Roosevelt, any street west or what have you not. But when you saying Leclerc Courts, 43rd and Cicero. No. So it's so different in Chicago in terms of that. So like
43rd definitely south.
But Cicero is them that live in Leclerc Courts will say, "Boy, we heading out west. Boy, we going out west."
That's okay. West then they
driving west.
They driving
that
west.
That ain't the West Side.
Okay, check
or
it.
north.
Ronell, what's your opinion on it, man? What you think? We getting back to like where's the disconnect with the two sides? In your opinion, you from the West, correct?
I'm from Westside,
Okay.
K-Town.
K-Town all day.
Honestly, no offense to the South Side, but I think Westsiders are all players, and South
I think that's the disconnect.
want a gangbang.
Right. He
They
said
more
the
focused on the
disconnect, though,
negative. Y'all more focused on getting money and
Southside.
honeys.
Think about if you just. I ain't gonna talk a lot because I know you coordinate this thing, but all
Go
of the
ahead, do you?
pimps,
Okay, from the West.
West Side.
So you
It's
say
about getting
it's about money and honeys, and on the
Money
South.
and honey. Southside prefer the gangbang.
Okay.
Where wrong colors get
So B
shot.
Parker, you saying it's the truth?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one. That's a notch.
I'm with
Okay,
that.
okay.
Yeah, so that's my.
I don't agree with that.
Hold on, that's OG Lou talking. You don't agree with that?
No, Chicago is one of the most segregated cities in our union.
Yep.
I
Of
agree
course.
with that.
That's number one.
Facts.
So
Yeah.
when we
As
first,
Chicago goes, the country goes.
absolutely, it's the center, right? It's the heart, right? So what happened was when we all, our families, aunties, grandmothers, whomever, moved to Chicago, they moved to the West Side because the South Side was controlled by Jews.
It was
So
all
what happens is that when they all came from the South at some point, they all went to the West Side. Taylor Street, Polk, and Flournoy, or wherever those streets at on the West Side, right? And once they got their jobs, once they came here in the 50s, the 40s, they got the jobs, they got stable. They
Right.
moved to the South because South was more of an area where you can have a family. It was a little bit more structure on the South Side.
Real fast, my man Will, Rough Riders.
All right, so-
it makes sense if you see him. Go ahead, what's your take, brother?
So I grew up on the South Side. I'm
Okay,
from
South Side.
Auburn, Gresham, or
Okay.
shit, Killer Ward. I don't know how y'all
Absolutely,
want to call
80
it.
babies.
But yeah, so that's 81st and Ashland. I would say like the West Side. I do agree with them actually having a lane of hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Y'all, they the type that literally be posted out on the street, hustling all night. You know what I mean? Like they have a different type of like togetherness out west, whereas out south like. It's more so renegade. It's like you could cross the street and not, you know what I'm saying, be in you could be in uncharted territory, like literally from crossing the street.
I got you.
Whereas out west, I feel like it's more surrounded about like, you know, about money and like
The West Side is a smaller community too
Yeah.
than the South Side.
Of course. Hold
Can I
on,
add-
Ronell, go ahead, baby.
Yeah. So to your point, it is smaller, and you say you from the disconnect is. And when it comes to black people,
Got it.
right? Because you said
Got it.
diverse, very diverse. But I'm compared to black people on the South Side, black people on the West Side. It just seems like the West is about more money. The South is about more gangbang stuff. And I'm talking about this. You didn't ask why
That's
they
the
was
thing.
like
You
that.
were born in this age.
Clarification
I don't
is
think you
great.
really know. We
I'm
don't
88.
really know like where the disconnect
That's
came
Monte
from.
talking, by the way.
But I feel like I was born in the time frame that we were born in, whatever. So shit was already accumulated and was already
Me too.
happening.
The
You know what I
blueprint was
mean?
laid out. Yeah,
So
yeah.
West Side, I absolutely have no like recollection. Like West Side is a foreign country to me.
No
like,
knowledge.
because I never go.
Because
to
the West Side is literally over the expressway, pretty much,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it's people
10
never been
minutes
that
away,
way. That's
5 minutes
crazy.
away, depending on
That's
how close.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
from the South Side, from a early '90s, late '80s thing. We from the South Side used to go out west,
Right.
and
I ain't never go outside as a kid.
Never me either.
Listen.
Crazy.
This is go out west, and we get two for the price of one outside on the South Side.
Okay.
We go out west and we get double bubble out west.
Okay.
Out west was like Milwaukee or Iowa,
Another town.
You know what I'm saying?
Real.
Foreign.
So
All right,
it
real
was-
fast. Let's throw to my man Mike real
All
quick.
right. Yeah, so I've been blessed to live on both sides
Okay.
of town with the equal length of time period.
See, you rare. You
What I notice is both you guys are right.
No wrong answer.
But they both are really, really right because the South Side originally it was the whites out here, and then what happens is black people moved out west because it's more cheaper and affordable
Absolutely.
apartment, and then you want to move south because it's better living because that's where the white people was. Think about it, it's the same thing that's going on now. Think about it, there's more houses south than there is west. Of course, a lot more apartment buildings out there. So you got more black people move out south. They're more stabilized and it's like 60s, 70s. But you still got the lingers out west. the hustlers trying to make a buck, trying to just find a way.
Real fast, D. What's up, man? Where you from, bro? You from Uptown?
Well, I'm from the north side.
Okay. Do y'all count what's the north side to y'all? How y'all look at the north side? How do y'all view that?
The north side.
I heard in the past from other Chicagoans that up north people are trying to keep up with what's going on the south
so
and the west side.
let me just slice that.
And that's why they're acting how they act. They not really built like that, but we want to keep up with them.
This is what I would say, because we touched on a lot of things. We touched on residential, we touched on businesses,
the history in general,
all of that stuff.
Yep.
Now, when you talk about the north side, such as Uptown, we're considered like a melting pot. All of Chicago.
I agree.
So when we talk about sitting in this room, when you talk about South Side perspective, you talk about West Side perspective. Well, you got those two individuals living in the same area.
Roger Park.
So I grew up on the north side, but my origins in Inglewood, and you know that because when you came up from St. Louis, I took you to the hood, and you seen 40 niggas out there. And they had bangers on them, but I told you good because that was
So exactly, I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't too many black houses you go to and they give you the good meat. You know
right. So when you talk about like regions, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, I mean everybody got a valid point in here, but history does matter because that's what we see now. So
history matters because we are ignorant. We don't really do research. We just grow up and gravitate to what we know.
That's
right.
We don't.
Now another term that I would also speak of is gentrification. It's happening.
Absolutely.
It's happening
Everywhere.
in every area in Chicago.
Yes.
Now when you talk about politics, well, that's the source of everything that you see changing
in Chicago.
So
I want to add something though. Let's speak on the culture though. So I'm from the South Side. That's Harold's. That's White Sox. You know what I'm saying? That's also skating rinks.
They still skating rinks?
It's culture.
So I was just naming off some of the culture. You know what I mean? I want to hear the West Side say theirs too. But we got Hyde Park. We got Forest Preserves. We got skating rinks. We got Harold's. We got White Sox.
Yep.
We got South Shore, Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah.
Water.
Lady J in the building.
So, don't count.
It don't count. That's kind of east. That's east side.
To my man's point, he didn't really hit the boundaries, right? So I'll hit him for you.
Okay, give
anything past Roosevelt South Side. You're talking about you get from 12 to 100 and who knows what.
That's facts.
So West Side is considered Roosevelt to North Avenue, right? When you're talking about going south, north and south, right? Yeah, and then when you go east and west, you're talking about
Austin to like
Western and Austin.
We're not talking about the areas though. Like when you specifically talk about culture, that means stuff that galvanizing.
Okay.
Man, I'm originally from the South Side, but I grew up on the West Side. You
work for the streets of sanitation, bro?
Who?
Streets of sanitation?
Nah. But the connection from the West Side and the South Side came from the families.
Okay.
Everybody in this room grew up with somebody in the household, right? True. Family members, right? True.
Yeah. West Side
every
or
week
South
you was at
Side?
your mama crib or auntie crib, right?
Yeah.
Or granny or something.
Fish fries.
Now, keep it going. Keep it going.
You got connected from when everybody spread. Everybody went to this West Side. Oh man, the West Side lame as hell. No. Are we on the South Side? Now, where it comes in that where the West Side would say they the best side is because they have the parties. It was a lot of parties.
I heard the parties was big. Yeah, I heard all the honeys was out west too though.
Nah, I ain't trying to hear that. Anyway,
that's not true.
Anyway,
y'all can literally party on the block.
Right.
And it actually
the
lasts.
alleys, bro.
100 deep.
Yeah,
right. And a lot of them been shot up. I lost the best friend
This
from
where
that.
another split comes
point.
in that as to where it was structured on the South Side because you had
the residential
heads,
situation. Yes,
you had the big heads taking control of the streets.
Yes,
it was not all about gang banging. It was structure. Say for instance, your daughter, your son, or your nephew went in school.
Community.
Hey, your people's out here, they not out here. They man, she out here, she bogus.
My principal had my mother number.
All the time. If it's not your uncle,
principal,
your big
not my
brother, your somebody that's from the hood that got somebody's number in the family that's calling to be like, man, your people's out here wild.
It was community. Nah, but that goes back to what I just said, that black people out south are more structured and stable because they're more successful and they got more foundation out here.
Cut Southside off because we know this is a little bigger, right? What is the Bronzeville community out west?
How do you view the Bronze community?
This is their version of the Hyde Park.
Yeah,
so Hyde Park is Oak Park.
Okay,
out west.
But that's Oak Park, Illinois, not Chicago.
The West Side too small, dude. You're way too big. Back to the point what I just said. The West Side can fit in the South Side 5 times.
But we still from
5
the
times.
Black people left people that move on the West Side to move to the South Side to live a better life. That's where the bougie thing comes from. Because
so look, I want to hit on one quick thing though, for real time. So your history, right, got to be on point, right, when it comes to family and all that. But I can only speak about right now,
Right.
that's all I know. So me growing up, right, I was able to have in one block, and this dude can contest.
Okay.
Got it.
And we'll talk gang members. Let's
Got
talk
it.
about gang members.
Got it.
And one block out west, Blackstone, Foreign Color Hustlers, maybe one GD.
No GDs.
What else was out there? Body Snatchers, Soul Folk. They would all get money together.
That's cold.
On one block. Am I lying, bro? Everybody was able to get money. They fought, shot, don't get it twisted, but it was always about money. My sister and all them live on the south side. Don't come over here with that shirt. Don't come over here with those pants.
I agree
And
with
it
that.
ain't about nothing.
We really don't talk about like how the gang culture really shaped like the sides really
community.
because the West Side really is really discreet. Like I really don't have a lot of news like catalog, nothing news wise that I really heard about. West Side West, me being like
you're not from there. So
I don't think the South and West split come from gangs though. And
not the split, but just the culture in general.
Gangs really don't matter though. It's really just said what block you from. You from over there? Okay, you cool. You from their block? We
Let's
know
get
them
this
over
money.
there.
I'm shaking your hand.
So B Parker he's from Inglewood. He also works in Inglewood, so he's seeing this shit firsthand, right?
Right.
So you see the gang activity and everything's going on over there. So what's your opinion on what's going on?
Nowadays, like coaching high school basketball, I've went into gyms and had to protect kids because they from a certain block. Not they imagine GD, all that, but they still on different fucking blocks.
Try doing Salvation.
I've gone into Richards High School and a kid is like, "Hey, Coach Parker, like I ain't really too sure about playing this game because them niggas is right here." You know what I'm saying? They from no love. Yeah. All right, cool. So until the security guards, they get them niggas separated. We go over to Tilden. 2 days later, it's a big ass brawl. I'm catching chairs, all kinds of stuff because they looking for my kid. Yep. And they all GDs though. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But they from like you say, all right, different block. You from this block? Okay, cool. Nah, that shit ain't like that at all. You from this block, nigga? I'm fucking you up.
That's a South Side.
Right. That's what I feel like. West Side would be. Y'all more together with that stuff. Like
we've had block brawls. Growing up, we had the 400 versus the 800. We fought every day in high school.
So another the West Side, they really like low key discreet. Like we all have a gang banging like fraternity, right?
A vibe.
Yeah. So we on the uprise with the visuals and news, the Chirac, all of this shit. So the West Side, they undercover, like they really discreet. The Fork on the Hustlers, the pimps, like all of that shit.
Actually,
like it's really under the scene. Like that's what I'm saying.
Right. The original gangsters, yeah. You didn't know they were gangsters.
So it's a
you
how
in the community you did because you seen it every day. But
so
outside sources did.
Yeah.
So that's like if we speaking from a South Side to a West Side, of like damn, like we don't. I don't understand it, but I see it.
Hey, Kai, for instance, give you a scenario.
As long as you don't fuck with them.
You on the West Side, right? Real. I mean, I'm sorry. You're on the South Side. You're from the West Side. You on the South for whatever reason. You want to meet a girl or something, whatever. She wants you to stop and get some food. All right, cool. I order food at this Hurls. You pull up to the Hurls to get your food. It's 10 niggas outside. You from the West. You on the South Side. What you think that encounter? You come getting out your car, going into this Hurls Chicken, get your food would be?
I'm getting McDonald's.
Real fast. What you think that encounter, you being a West Side? For some reason, when y'all agree that you can tell what side motherfuckers are from just from looking at them. What you think that encounter would be like?
Like I most definitely think they're gonna at least try to poke me up. They're gonna at least try to rob me.
Okay.
Like bare minimum. But I know for sure I'm not getting in there and coming out with my chicken,
damn,
I might even make it to my chicken. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's crazy.
I don't see myself getting in there and getting out
without some type of shit.
Right.
B Parker, same scenario. You out west, going to meet a honey or something. Stop at Freemans to get some chicken. It's 10 cats outside from the west side. What you think that kind of be like?
So my thing, I'm calling short like, hey, what else you want to eat? like I ain't stopping right too many months. I ain't gonna lie to you, like straight up.
Okay, that's
real fast D.
You're right.
So
That don't matter. Real fast D.
I'm gonna speak on this part.
Nelly.
If you from Chicago and you from them places, then being fearless is a part of who you are.
I'm going in.
So if you approach 10 niggas, my chin up and my eyes and attention to whoever in the room, they see that. So I might check in. I might be the one to drop. What's going on, fellas? How you doing? And keep on my way. Now, if you speaking like you scared and you looking like you scared, scared man, the dead man all day.
You saying that? You know, it's a group of. You don't know what these niggas thinking. You say you coming out on some like, what's up? You know,
not what's up.
But I'm gonna tell you this: in my height and my posture, my whole life, I've been a one-man army.
Right.
So
that's amazing.
If I gotta go, it's gonna be 10 niggas stumping.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, they gonna know. And that's the block I grew up.
Listen, bro.
They not fighting no more though.
Relax, bro.
I mean, but the thing is, when you talk about fighting, right? So it's only way you get killed out here, really, is if it's intended or they want to rob you. They don't just run around shoot. Kids get shot in Chicago.
They do though.
Man, hey, listen, bro. Like, let me tell you this straight up. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like these motherfuckers nowadays is pussies. Let's be straight up. So if you can get in that fight, but I guarantee you, if you fucking one nigga up, somebody's gonna up that burner.
If you go in there order your food though, Lance. If you go in there order your food and you a player, just go in there order your food.
The fuck kind of player got
and just
hold on. We speaking on different areas in Chicago, and we talking to the surface, but we talking about the culture.
Yeah.
So when people start repping their block, what come with that is a culture, a response. Yeah. So, you know, you got cats that's willing to shoot, and I grew up on a block where, you know, niggas, we gonna beat your ass. We was all in the backyard with the gloves on.
So
but see, this the thing. I'm a man before everything. And I walk in two lights. I walk in love, but I'm always gonna protect myself. So at the end of the day, if I show love, then maybe they don't feel fear of me being in opposition, walking up on 10 people. Now, if you come off, I'm a man and fuck these niggas, I ain't got to speak. So you see what I'm saying? Just based off of protecting myself.
Right.
So if I can check somebody and know who they are, then you good. Go see your girl. But at the end of the day, it's like you gotta understand the streets, and if you don't understand the streets, you don't know how to respond.
Okay, real fast. I hear about this tension thing. You can always feel it in the air. Some shit gonna go down. Whatever. Turf wars and all of that shit. Is that type of shit really still going on in Chicago? Rondell, let me get to Rondell. I'm coming to you real fast. Thick ass sweater. Go ahead.
So it depends on what side of the city, right? So and my brother-in-law, he over east, and I told my sister I'm about to go pick up some. She got 4 kids. Hey, I'm gonna go pick up some pizzas. I'm about to drop my kids off. Really. That's what I was doing. Okay. You know? Pick up some pizza. She said, pick up some pizza on blah 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 blah. Right in the little mini market at the Little Caesars. As soon as I hung up with her, he hit me. Bam. He say, listen, they into it over there, boy. Fuck that Little Caesars.
Okay.
Fuck spending that little money. Them niggas. Bottom line is though, if you out west, right?
Okay.
Niggas ain't finna get down off no colors or how you look, whatever. They make mistakes anyway. You know, people make mistakes everywhere. But they might pay more attention. Look, I'm shooting at you.
Right.
If I hit him, I still was trying to get you.
Okay.
And for growing up, what I look at is niggas out south.
I want to say that we were, bro.
He had that color on.
They don't hit their mark.
He had that color on.
They don't hit that mark.
Hear me out. But I said out south might assume because you had on that blue shirt. That
we all BDs.
Bam. Hey, I really wanted him, but you that nigga now.
Right.
All right. So Who all lived and grew up in the projects here in Chicago?
We got
They ain't old enough, nigga. Projects was gone.
Alright, so I started from the Hornets.
Okay.
Then we moved to Taylor and Racine.
Okay.
That was considered Little Italy at the time. You see how Little Italy live right now?
No,
that was all projects on Racine.
Yep, right there.
You know that,
right
right
there. Yes, sir.
That was
yes,
all
sir.
projects. So I just want to know who lived in the projects out south.
How many projects were out west compared to out south? Now,
that's what I'm talking about.
So now that lets you know how big.
It's an economic thing. That's
right.
what I'm saying.
The Rockwell Gardens over there on Lake Street over there.
All west. Henry Hornets, Rockwell. Those are two. Then you got the Greens. Was that State Street?
That's three.
Green considered which side?
No, Greens is
completely green. That's Westside.
That's Westside.
Absolutely,
yeah, it's Westside, right? Yeah.
So that's three.
All west.
That's three.
I'm saying economics.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say
that's
is
three
like,
major, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can take State Street. What we go from 22nd Street to
all the way down
55th Street.
How do you feel about the West Side, South
Yeah,
Side?
man,
What's the
tell us your
difference
story.
you see?
I mean, it's too many codes, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I just respect where I'm at. I'm that type of dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I agree with D. You see 10 dudes outside that hurls chicken, I'm approach that head on to let them know I see y'all.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead,
That went back to what I said. Like everybody touched on the subject of its structure. You see what I'm saying? That's why I said if you had one of the big guys that was out there that had 10 niggas at a corner store, somebody in that crowd gonna call like, man, Joe, who out the banner? Don't touch him. You see what I'm saying?
So when did that like fade
When did
away?
it stop?
Like, around where you
Shit.
at?
When every big head got locked up, when every drug dealer got
What's this,
killed,
early
you know what I'm
90s?
saying?
What?
To where it's 10 niggas outside. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 niggas outside, but guess what? It's gonna be one goofy in that crowd.
Yeah, it's
All of them
always
can't
one.
fight.
It's always one.
I grew up on the south side, the Hornets, low end, Gardens, all that. I was in the crowd, 20 niggas.
Right. Got it.
I was a hothead.
Okay, use
So-
the high head. Got you.
I'm in the backyard, like you said. You got them gloves. We gonna teach you how to fight. We gonna get out before you bust a gun. And if you bust a gun, your uncle, your cousin, or somebody in
Somebody
your
gonna spank
family
that
gonna beat your
Somebody gonna
ass
spank that ass.
and gonna beat your nigga ass and take him to his mama. That's why I said with structure, it's
Right.
ain't no big heads out here no more.
Right.
All these big
Gotcha.
niggas wanna
Good shit.
gang bang with the little niggas
Yeah.
and shoot with the little niggas.
It's like these cats aging backwards or some shit.
Yeah. It's surviving the culture that's present.
Yeah.
So when they get out of prison, they got to check in.
Yeah.
And when you check in,
And that's
it's
what I want
rules
to touch
that
on
shit.
too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a check-in thing.
Yeah.
Is it still a thing?
in certain areas.
It's
You got
still
certain
check. If your block a real block and y'all care, you check in. Motherfucker that don't care ain't gonna check in, ain't gonna come on the block and get what he came for, and gonna go and turn around and go back home.
Okay, Kai. So you think the check-in is still a thing?
Nah.
Yeah, you think that's
they don't
dead
care
now?
respect. They try to come when they check in. They try to fall back in line. Like, hey, this is my shit. Like, I'm the OG. Like, I'm the big homie.
It just
They
depends
ain't listening to that
on.
shit.
See, I ain't gonna speak too much because I can't. But I will say this. It just depends on what you're willing to do. Response is everything. So if anybody doing nothing, then yeah, they're gonna do something. Yeah, it's gonna continue.
No doubt.
It just depends on what block you grew up on.
Right.
Whatever the culture y'all.
I can speak.
create.
I can speak on what you say. So when I moved out here, out south from out west, it was like around the junior high, sixth
You sure you
grade.
ain't from Indiana, man?
Nah, I'm not from
You like
Indiana.
Indiana nigga.
Born and bred.
Oh, yeah.
Born and bred. All right. So when I
But he
moved
from
out
St.
south,
Louis, but go ahead.
yeah. So when I moved out
STL.
south, you know, like I really was the West Sider moving into a South Sider, and they immediately associated me with GD or
crazy.
because it's moles out here. So I had to fight through some moles and here and there. And I'm like, man, bro, I'm just here trying to go to school.
Right. Okay, go ahead, thick sweater.
Part two.
Like I said, the main separation between West and South, man, is like racism, though, man.
Facts. Thank you.
It's
sir.
just like racism, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
It's taught from us from the beginning.
Divide and conquer.
Don't go out south. South side don't go out west. You don't belong out there. We don't belong out there.
I refuse.
Like I said,
We
when I was
haven't
a
heard
kid,
from
I
them.
never came south. I lived out south though. My mom before we moved west. My mom lived in Inglewood on 76 in Marshfield.
Okay.
We lived right there. We went outside, but I didn't like it. I didn't like south side. To me, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on because every time I come outside, there's no one outside.
That's the war.
I just told him that in the car.
That's the
Like,
war
we
right
hear
there,
about
my bro.
out west, we sit there and say all the time, like,
That's
man,
the war right
I'm
there,
like,
76
I'm
March
out
shit.
here killing and everything. And all of a sudden, when we come outside,
Like,
every
what they
time I
mad
get out
about?
here messing with women or whatever else, I Nobody on the streets. When you come out west, you on the corners all day. What's up, baby?
Yeah.
What you looking for?
I'm sorry. What side you from?
Southside.
Southside. All right, no doubt.
Southeast side at that. When it comes to killing everything, it's gangs all over the city. Literally everything that happened on the south side happened north, east, west, no matter where you are. I mean, I grew up with families full of cops, army, everything. Every day used to come home to, hey, yeah, it was, this such on the north side. They didn't put it on the news. It was this such on the south side. They
all over the news.
All over the news.
Real fast, how old are you?
Just give me a year.
See, that make a difference. She's 21.
Oh.
Which side had the honeys, B? What side?
West
Keep it
side.
funky.
South side.
I ain't gonna start
West side gunshot wound, south side pretty hoes.
B Parker, which side had the honeys, man?
Like I said,
A lot of your honeys. Where a lot of your honeys come from?
The birds.
Definitely
The south side got the bad ones, but they bogus. They thoughts. But the west side, they got the pop ones, but they
They said Lane
side.
Lane Tech had all the honeys, man. Is that true?
Who?
Lane Tech.
Lane Tech Gordon.
Kenwood, what you say, Kyle?
Kenwood had bitches.
To be honest with you, it's all good. All right, Southside got the
Like,
honeys.
I
Fuck
can't
it, is
you
what it
dead,
is.
but I can't wife.
All right, chill out. Yeah, you already know. All right, on that note, man. Hey, good episode. I appreciate y'all coming out, dog. We got a lot of shit, a lot of gems. My people, I love y'all. Str8garbage Podcast. It's going down once again, guys, and we out. Ow.